Hey, check these out. These are the brand new and apparently kid-friendly iClever BTH20 active noise cancellation headphones. They come in this blue colour tone with green PU leather padding on them 40mm driver units. They have the same colour padding underneath the headband, and I would say that the plastic material that is used is a lot stiffer than traditional headphones. Obviously, because they're kids' headphones, these ones are indeed wear resistant. You can stretch and twist them. Hey, don't do that! They are also impact friendly, and I would say that they've got 10 levels of adjustability to help fit even the biggest of kids' heads. Yeah, even my own. Nope, my kids have all grown up, and no, none of my little nephews want to test them out either. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Zach. Love you, buddy. Yeah, I know he's watching. But what is nice is the comfort of these headphones. Again, they've got these plush PU over-the-ear ear pads sitting over those 40mm drivers, and I must admit, the pressure of them when they're on your head, they have a little bit too much for my liking. The only thing I would say though is that you do get good passive noise isolation already, so thumbs up to that. And those drivers, by the way, do rotate 90 degrees. They are foldable for compact storage, and with regards to the function controls, well, they are situated on the rear earphone driver unit. Let's switch them on, just like so. They will go into pairing mode, and all you got to do is grab your Bluetooth enabled device and select BTH20 from the device list. Connection is indeed fast as ever, and that's because they have the latest Bluetooth 5.4 chips built in. Now the function controls that we do have, well, that power button, if you tap it, it play and pauses the music. If you tap it twice, it will enable the voice assist. Tell me a fact of the day.
Here is a fact. Did you know that when glass breaks, the glass cracks at about 3,000 miles per hour?
And if you tap the volume up button, obviously the volume will go up. That's the same with the volume down too. And those volume control functions also act as the previous and next track selections. That is when you've held and pressed them for 2 seconds. Now there is an obvious button that sits central on the outside of the drive unit itself. This is the ANC button. It's got a couple of settings, so we've got ANC low, which in this mode I personally feel that the audio quality is the best when this mode is selected. And we've also got ANC high, which will dramatically reduce the audio quality, and we've got ANC off. Now when the ANC is on, you've got this green little LED light which will remind you that the ANC is left on. And these options are only available in wireless mode, as you are provided with a 3.5mm to 3.5mm cable in order to use them in wired mode, that is when your battery has fully run out. But when it does come to audio, the bass, I would say it is present, but it is a little overpowering and quite muddy. The highs are not super loud, not harsh for little ears, and the mid levels are not too bad, but they are, however, a bit laid back with vocals. Collectively, the audio sounds like it's got a bit of a blanket on it, but I'd say that they're not too bad considering that these earphones are made for kids aged 3 years plus. I must say they will stay locked when watching their favourite cartoons or films, and they certainly will be distraction free. Again, they are comfortable headphones, and when it comes to latency when watching TV shows, I would say that these headphones do have 100 milliseconds of audio latency lag. But for kids, I don't think it's going to be that much noticeable. Now again, that wired cable, I don't think this will last that long to be honest, but again they only cost about a couple of pounds anyway to replace. So yeah, there's two ways to use them: in BT mode, which is Bluetooth mode, and in wired mode. But I will note that in wired mode, the audio quality is dramatically reduced. Overall, the audio is better in wireless mode, as when the wire is connected, the audio will sound quite low and muddy. But don't worry, in wireless mode, it should enable your kid to listen to music and watch TV shows on their favourite gadget for around about 5 hours 25 minutes without having to recharge them. Now you will have a shorter usage time when the ANC is on. You will get almost dead on 4 hours, and these particular usage times are gathered using 100% volume consistently. Guys, like most headsets that we review on our channel, we're going to do the same with these kids headphones. So this is just an example of what the voice pickup is going to sound like when using the microphones on this headset. So if your kid is creative and say they want to make a video using their phone or tablet, this is
what your voice pickup's going to sound like. It's not the best though, and there is, I would say, 100 milliseconds of a latency issue. As you can tell, my lips are not in sync with this video, but it's not very, very noticeable.
But when it comes to the pros and the cons, I would say that the iClever BTH20 active noise cancellation headphones have a nice bold headset that are durable, comfortable feeling, that have an average battery life, they are light and nimble, they have easy to use functions, although I will say that the buttons on the right side drive unit are quite shallow and not easily to blindly detect with your finger. I do like the position of the ANC button, it's just very simple to press on the side of the drive unit, and I do think it's great, especially for 3 years plus, that these headphones are limited to 80 decibels. Obviously audiophiles will notice the difference if they've got kids and they try these headphones on, and they most likely will go, where's the audio, where's the volume? But for kids aged from 3 to 7, I would say they're not bad, but the price is however a little bit steep. Yeah, £42. I'm going to rate these a 6 out of 10. I think there's definitely room for improvement, but what do you guys think? Me, I kind of think they're nice and quirky, very bold, and I do like the eco-friendly bag that they come in, very convenient. Now if you want to check these out for yourself, I've left a link in the video description down below. I'm not affiliated in any type of way, so you're free to check it out should you wish. And if you've liked what you've seen within this video, well, why not go get yours? If you've also found this video entertaining today, please hit a like on this video, subscribe, bearing in mind to hit the bell notification option so you guys stay updated on my very next upload. Now speaking of videos, there's 2 showing on screen just now, please have a watch of them, but until the next time, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.